The class is taught by Advanced Fleet Management Tube. Learn about our training, consulting, and electrification services in fleet management. Introduction. The class develops the arrival of Chinese electric trucks in Europe and their impact on the automotive market. Chinese electric trucks. Electric vehicles of Chinese origin are now firmly established in the European market. Over the past 5 years, there has been a notable increase in the arrival of these vehicles, with a wide range of models, drivetrains, and colors available. However, once these have become established, the next wave of innovation will come in the form of affordable electric trucks. Currently, renowned brands such as Mercedes-Benz, Volvo, and MAN are expanding their electric vehicle offerings. These companies have convincingly demonstrated their capabilities through rigorous testing and by signing partnership agreements with leading companies in the transportation sector. However, it is important to note that 3 Chinese companies have already begun the process of entering the market, introducing their own products. These are Super Panther, Sany, and Sinotruck. Increased competition in the electric truck sector. The arrival of these 3 companies has significantly increased pressure on more traditional European firms. In fact, this has been demonstrated by a study conducted by the Fraunhofer Institute for Systems and Innovation Research, which was published by the IG Metall Union. This report highlights that these Chinese competitors are already expanding their electric truck production capacity in Europe, particularly in countries like Hungary, where BYD has also established production facilities. This expansion is not limited to vehicle sales, but also includes the provision of related services, such as partnerships with repair shop networks and collaborations with maintenance companies. The main objective of these initiatives is to ensure that the trucks are not only sold but also operate reliably over the long term. According to the study in question, one of the key factors driving China's progress lies in its ability to offer commercial electric vehicles at more competitive prices compared to many European companies. In contrast to conventional practices in the heavy-duty truck sector, Chinese manufacturers have managed to reduce their operating costs through economies of scale, vertical integration of components such as batteries, and subsidies in their domestic market. This strategy gives them the opportunity to compete in segments where the European Union still faces higher costs. Sales of electric trucks are on the rise, and Chinese companies want their share of the market. As previously noted, the European market for electric trucks is experiencing significant growth. In 2025, sales of these models increased by 70% compared to the previous year. This trend is particularly evident in countries such as Germany, France, and the Netherlands. Chinese companies have also capitalized on this widespread growth and are already entering the market with their own models. Unions, particularly in Germany, have expressed concern about the potential impact that the immediate entry of foreign manufacturers could have on job security at commercial vehicle production plants and in associated supply chains. The concern is that, in the absence of a coordinated response, the European industry could face practices similar to those observed in other sectors, where Chinese manufacturers have gained a larger market share by cutting costs. Representatives from well-known brands such as Mercedes and Iveco have called on European policymakers to take action in response to this new wave of incidents. Their proposal focuses on keeping these companies at a disadvantage through strategies designed to support the local industry. This includes implementing incentives to encourage the purchase of locally produced trucks. The arrival of Chinese electric truck manufacturers in Europe signals a paradigm shift in freight transport, which is evolving from a niche market into a competitive global one. In the European context, this trend presents potential opportunities, though it also poses significant challenges regarding the labor market, innovation, and industrial strategy. Thank you for your time. The class has developed the arrival of Chinese electric trucks in Europe and their impact on the automotive market. See you soon.